Namaskaram, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, slokam 21. In this sloka, Lord Krishna talks about the great people, the wise people, the rulers, the leaders who all perform prescribed duties. And they do it. Namaskaram, Bhagavad Gita, chapter 3, sloka 21. In this sloka, Lord Krishna talks about the great rulers, the kings who perform the prescribed duties and do good for all people. Their actions are good for the welfare of all the peoples because they follow only the prescribed duties. They do the prescribed duties and they are role models for the people. He already mentioned in 20th sloka about the king Janaka, who was a karma yogi and who did not get himself attached to material world, but he performed his worldly duties. He was a good ruler. At the same time, he was not attached to any of his possessions. He was following the Atmajnana. He was always with the scholars and getting knowledge about scriptures, Vedas and Atma Bhagavan. So here in this sloka, 21st sloka, God says we should perform our work to set an example for others to follow, and whatever we do, it should be good work for the world, because the leaders are followed by the people. So whatever the leader does, the people get inspired and they also do the same thing. So they have to do only good actions. And they have moral responsibilities. They can't just say, no, I can't do anything, or they can just while away. They have to be very careful in following the good actions, doing good actions, because they have got many followers. People like the particular leader and follow whatever he does. So he should be karma yogi. That's what Krishna tells Arjuna. You be a karma yogi and you go to the war field and do your duty, do your swadharma. You don't avoid that. Then you'll be setting very wrong example for the future generation. So don't do that. The leaders always, they go in the forefront. That's why they are leaders. They lead us. So they are leaders and they are always in the front and doing karmas, good karmas. They do only good things for the people. So they are very careful in choosing their actions. So this is what I explained in the 21st sloka. In 22nd sloka, he further, in 21st sloka, he said how they inspire. That is, what do they do? What do the wise people do? What do the leaders do? In 22nd sloka, he talks about how they influence people. So what kind of duties have to be done by them? So in 22nd sloka, he says, Arjuna, he talks about himself. I don't have any duty in 3 worlds. And I have nothing to attain. That's not, I need not do karma for attaining something, because there's nothing to attain for me as far as I am concerned. But I am doing my duty. So he is giving advice, not only to Arjuna but to us also. So to attain bliss, we need God's energy. So why we are very particular about God's energy? Because only that makes us work in the right path. We understand Atma. When we get God's energy, we understand Atma. We understand soul. We understand our true self. And we understand self. So, He is complete. Bhagavan is complete. So, all His creations are complete. Whatever He gives me, it is complete. So, I need not grieve about it. There is no default at any of the things He made. So, whatever He has made and whatever has been given to me is complete. It is Purna. So, He is the one who enjoys the self. So, Atma Ram, He rejoices in self. Then, Atmarati, attracted to one's own self. The Atmakrida, does divine pastime with own self. So I am thinking of Bhagavan and I am thinking of only the scriptures. I am chanting slokas and I am hearing only about God. I am doing service to God. I am engaging myself in doing service to God. So my activities are related to only my Atma, and Paramatma dwells in Atma. So when I am in myself, my soul, that is I am in the thoughts of myself, then what happens? I am with God. So my thoughts are only with God. So such people do work for welfare of others. Whatever they do, it is only for the good of others. It is for the welfare of others. Because we have seen the sannyasis. They chant and they pray. That is what they do. So whatever they pray, it is for getting blessings from people, God. And it is for doing only good things to God. Good to the people. So they are getting the good waves and passing it on to the people. That is what the sannyasis do. Because they are the ones who think of Atma always. The wise people, the jnanis, the sages. And they keep doing. They do not have much of karma, but still they do. What kind of karma they do? They keep praying God. They keep doing service to God. And that service helps the people also. And that because of that service, the people are getting all good things. It is for the welfare of people. God says, Arjuna, everyone has to do the karma continuously. So you also do your karma. And when you do karma by keeping God in your thoughts, then whatever karma you do, it will be doing only good to others. So here, it's a small story. When Kurukshetra war was about to start, Krishna and Arjuna, they were going around in the battlefield, and the roads were cleared and the trees were cleared. And when both of them were in the chariot, the mother bird comes to Krishna and said, Krishna, they are all clearing the trees. Tomorrow I may not have place to stay. I have my babies with me. So what to do? Please protect us. Then Krishna said, I can't stop that time wheel. Whatever has to go, it will go. So it keeps going on. So I cannot stop that. Then this conversation was heard by Arjuna, but he could not comprehend the conversation taking place between the mother bird and the Lord. Then the bird went off. Then the 18th day after the war was over, they were going, both of them, Krishna and Arjuna, were going around. And at that day, what happened? That is before that Krishna and Arjuna left the place. So when the bird told Krishna that they are going to cut the tree, so I may lose my house, so my children will be suffering. So at that time Krishna said, I cannot stop the time wheel, so whatever has to happen, it will happen. Then Krishna, he asked Arjuna to give him bow and arrow, and he aimed at an elephant which was going around at that time, and the arrow he sent by Krishna, it aimed at the bell. So that bell was cut off from the neck of elephant, and bell fell on the ground. Arjuna could not understand anything. So Arjuna said, what Krishna, if you had told me to aim the elephant, I would have done it much better than you. But you are not able to do it. You just cut off the bell. You are not, it did not even aim elephant. Krishna did not answer that. So they went. So that day went off. And after the 18th day, when they were coming around, that mother bird came to Krishna. And it went around, he did one pradakshina around Krishna, and it was doing thanksgiving to that. Then Arjuna understood that why Krishna dropped the money alone from the elephant. And Krishna also said, the elephant was pulling down all the trees, so that is a punishment for elephant to be without bell. That day itself he said that. So now Arjuna understood why this mother bird coming again to Lord, and why it went around the Lord, because that day he came for Charanagati, and Perumal blessed the bird, and those 18 days the mother bird and its babies were living in that bell. Now the babies are grown enough to fly. So the mother bird is very happy that they were safe inside the bell. So the mother bird came to thank Bhagavan. So this was understood by Arjuna. Then Arjuna said, oh, the bird, the tiny bird understood you, but I am the human form, I didn't understand you. You were very close to me, I didn't understand you. Then he asked for apology and he said, I'm very sorry. You are sitting next to me, but I didn't understand that. So this is what Bhagavan does. He keeps doing his karma. That is what he says in the next sloka. In next sloka, 23rd sloka, he says, if I don't do my karma carefully, then the universe will face all consequences. Only bad things will happen. So I should be very careful in performing duties. If I did not carefully perform the prescribed duties, oh Partha, all men would follow my path in all respects. So you be careful. Now you have to fight. If you don't fight, there are so many warriors, there are so many kings assembled here, and they will also follow you. If king does not fight, what will happen to the people? So that is what Lord Krishna said. If I don't do my karma carefully, then all bad consequences will be there, because people follow me from all directions. So the leader has to be, so I'm doing my duty always. So he did it. So then from that story we knew, though the God said time will cannot be stopped, but the bird took Saranagati. So Bhagavan protected the mother bird and its babies. So if you take Krishna Avatara, you find that's a material world. Bhagavan took the avatara of son of King Vasudeva. Yeah. Vasudeva was a righteous king. So if anyone else had taken up as the descendant of Vasudeva, if a man without good qualities, he would have set wrong example for the Vamsa of Vasudeva. So here Perumal chose to be the son of Vasudeva, and he performed the duties given in Vedas. So he performed all Vedic duties. If someone else with lower personalities had born or had performed the Vedic duties not properly, then what would happen to that kingdom? then what would happen to the people? So people would follow only such a bad king or a bad role model, and they will think that violating the rules is good, and they would have set wrong standard. So people would be practicing only that. So he took the avataram. Here he born as a son of King Vasudeva. So in every avataram we see Perumal choose where to be born. So that is very important, because to establish dharma, he knows where to be born and who are the people who can withstand even if anything. For example, here we find how Lord Krishna, as a baby, he was separated from his biological mother, but she was mentally strong enough to give out the baby, because she wanted the baby, Devaki wanted the baby to be safe. So though she was very sorrowful, but she allowed. So Perumal, he always chooses such personalities who can do anything who can withstand anything for establishing dharma. So in every avataram it happens. And Bhagavan states, you would be at fault for leading mankind astray if he had not performed his duties. So this is the message for us. So a leader has to perform his actions, his duties continuously, should not stop at any time at any cost. So Krishna is asking Arjuna to perform his duties immediately, and don't set bad example for people, because people are watching you and they consider you as a good ruler. And if you violate or if you abandon your duty, then they will follow you only. So this is the lesson for us. How? For number one, we should know who is the true leader, first of all. Then we should understand what is the best quality in him, how we get inspired by him, then how to cooperate with him and follow him. So this is what we are saying. Now we are, the vaccination is going on against the COVID virus. You find our Prime Minister Modi ji started with that. Because we have a belief, so he does it, so definitely it is good for everyone. So we will also follow him. That's what we all do. Because we believe him. He is a karma yogi. He is doing against so many criticism. And he is always, he is not bothered about criticism. He keeps doing his duty, performs his Vedic duties, and sees that people are in good condition. So such leader is always respected and followed by people. React to us. There is a Pasuram by Poigai is one of the Pasurams explains how we surrender our souls to God. Telidaga ullathai chenniri ஞான தெளிதாக நன்குணர்வார் சிந்தை எளிதாக தாய் நாடு கன்றே போல் தண்டு உழாயானடிக்கே போய் நாடிக்கொள்ளும் புரிந்து. So he says, keep your mind away from the desires which arise from the sense organs. Let the mind be tranquil. Keep the mind clear and keep Sriman Narayanan in that mind and surrender that mind to Sriman Narayana. He protects you, like how when a calf runs to its mother, the mother cow gives love and milk to the cow and the calf. Like that, the God will bless us. God will take care of us when we surrender to Him with the mind which has got only God in it. So Alvar, Poigai Alvar is showing us way how to keep our mind with the thoughts of only God, like how these elders, the wise people, the rulers, the kings, Karma Yogi keeps God in him and does karma, we also should do like that. So this is what explained beautifully by Poigai Alvar.